Have you ever wondered what the best classic Criterion Blu-rays are to pick up? Let's talk about it. Today, I'm back with another mega physical media ranking video for you all. Today, I'm going to ranking my top 5 classic Criterion Blu-ray movies of all time, from the worst to the best. Now, by classic, I mean anything from the 70s decade and before. Now, this is just my personal list. I try to go with more easy watching classic titles, but go ahead and leave your rankings down below. But starting with number 5, I had to go with a title that won a ton of Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and so I chose On the Waterfront. Great dramatic performance by Marlon Brando. I mean, he could have been a contender. Excellent character study of a film, and also this one reminds me of The Godfather with all the mob connections and the political corruption, and Criterion did a great job with the packaging on this movie. Great special features as well, so definitely for a Criterion title, if you like classic black and white films, once again, this is a title from the 50s, you're going to like On the Waterfront. Can't do much better than that. Alright, next up, I had to choose a title for my comedy fans out there, people that love to laugh, and that is going to be a movie from the 60s, and it's a mad, 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 mad world. Now, you maybe have seen the remake Rat Race, but this was a great movie for its time. It had all the awesome comedic talent out there. I mean, you even get a cameo by the Three Stooges in this film. But basically, you got these characters that are consumed by greed, chasing after buried treasure. They're running over each other to get there. So many shenanigans ensue. I mean, it's tons of slapstick comedy. So if you like that kind of humor in particular, this movie does get kind of long. It is close to 3 hours, and Criterion did include an extended edition of the film. But really, it's a fun movie. It's very silly, but you're going to have some laugh out loud moments. So how to recommend this title. All right, next, getting into my top 3. Third place here, I had to go with a coming-of-age story of sorts, and this is going to be The Graduate, another 60s film. You get a young Dustin Hoffman in here, and of course, he has a relationship with Mrs. Robinson. That's a no-no because she's a married woman, of course, but it's definitely a great kind of character arc story. I like how this movie ends, and I think it actually has some great dramatic moments. You get a couple comedic moments in there too. Of course, you get all the steamy romance. So definitely a fun movie. If you like coming of age stories, definitely some memorable sequences as well. So how to go with The Graduate. All right, now getting into my top 2 spots. So second place, runner up, is going to be a movie, another black and white film, from the 50s, and that's going to be 12 Angry Men. I mean, you get great acting talent in this one as well, like you get Henry Fonda in there, but this is a simple premise, but just told in the best way. You have a jury that's debating over a case, and they kind of want to make a rash decision at the beginning, but then a character brings up more information. They really want to pick apart this story, and then you see how different people change their mind as they debate. I mean, really just great storytelling and how this movie is written. Everybody has amazing dialogue moments, and so really you're just edge of your seat for a movie that's just happening basically in one room. I mean, amazing how the movie is told. So this is the classic 12 Angry Men. I mean, you can't go wrong with this one. If you like 50s titles, once again, if you're okay with black and white films, great courtroom drama. I mean, just no other better one than 12 Angry Men for classic Criterion. All right, next, getting into my number 1, first place, I picked a title that I thought was very easy watching, another comedy, but it's a very short comedy movie, so I mean, it flies by, and I had to go with one that's actually from the 30s, and that is Bringing Up Baby. I mean, you get Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant, but this movie is so funny, even to this day. It was my first time watching it in a modern kind of setting, and I still was laughing hysterically. I mean, the comedic timing in this movie is just so perfect. Also, how they use the animals in the movie is just really, really cool. I love the Criterion design here too with the font. I mean, look at the spine, Look at the tail going to the back. I mean, just really, really cool. But like I said, very easy watching movie, especially for it being a classic black and white title, a movie from the 30s. You wouldn't think so easy watching initially, but it really is. I think you're going to laugh. It's a great rom-com, done classic style. Can't go wrong with this. How to recommend Bringing Up Baby. But there we go. Those are my top 5 classic Criterion Blu-rays. So if you have not left your rankings down below, make sure you do so. That way we can kind of compare and have some great movie discussions. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.